And what's going on? It's Cornez with Too Smart to Be Broke. I want to thank you for coming to the channel today. I got a good one for you. I'm talking about how to turn credit into actual cold hard cash.
I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be broke.
So let's really get into it. If you don't know, my name is Cornez with Too Smart to Be Broke. I talk a lot about business credit, but my main goal is really just to help aspiring entrepreneurs that's new to the game or business owners, just sharing my experiences with you on ways to make money online, ways to fund your business, different little side hustles and things you can do. But people tend to like these business credit videos a little bit more, so that's what I kind of. That's what I kind of just, I keep on making it for my subs. So shout out to y'all. Anyway, let's get into it. Credit into cash. Okay, one of the first methods. Oh yeah, keep in mind, I'm not an accountant. I'm not an attorney. So CYA, consult your accountant, consult your attorney, cover your assets. I'm just sharing little tidbits of information. What you do with it, that's on you. Okay, cool. So one of the first methods is a very unpopular method in my opinion, is going to be a cash advance. Okay, so the cash advance is if you have a credit card that you get, sometimes they give you a PIN code and you can go do to the ATM and actually withdraw money via that credit card, but the fee is going to be ridiculous, and you can only pull out a minimal amount of money that they give you. So you can't, you got $1,000 credit card, they might let you pull out 100 or something like that. They really don't allow. They don't want you to use it as an ATM card. It's a credit card, okay? So they don't want you flipping that and pulling cash off of that card. But we're gonna tell you and show you how to do that. Okay, so I talked about that. Looking at my notes here. So second way I'm gonna talk about is actually balance transfer checks, or just balance transfers. So we going digital nowadays, but if you can actually get your hands on those physical balance transfer checks, makes it a little bit easier for the process. So pretty much this is how it works. When you have a balance transfer, typically how it works is, say I have a balance on the old credit card. Say I got a balance of $10,000, right? But my interest rate is high, so I got like a 30% interest rate on this credit card. So I'm having to pay off this interest. So I go and get a $20,000. I get approved for a $20,000 credit card, and it has 6 to 18 months. Say 0% interest and 0% interest on balance transfers. So what I can do is actually transfer this balance to this $20,000 card. Now this one's free, and now I'm actually paying no interest on this for 6 to 18 months. So that's actually a good way to move your debt around, to actually dumb down your payments, and now you're actually paying towards the principal, as well as being able to actually move the debt from one credit card to the next. You can actually write a check from that new credit card and write it and cash it into your checking account. Now you have physical cash you can go to the bank and pull out. Okay, so I hope y'all following me with that. You have a new credit card that allows for balance transfers. You take that balance transfer check and you write $10,000 to yourself or to your business, and you cash it in your checking account. Now you're gonna have a balance on that credit card, and you got the cash you can pull off of that. So if you're looking for new credit cards in your business, in my personal opinion, check and see if they have balance transfers, and check and see if they have 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, 0% interest. That way, if you're doing some real estate, or you're flipping some type of cars, or whatever you're doing, you might need some cash on hand. That is a way you can actually pull the cash off of the card. Okay, I like that method. I don't really like the cash advance method. Let's talk about another method I actually like. A line of credit. Okay, so a line of credit is a hybrid between a loan and a credit card. So pretty much, you say if you get $10,000 line of credit, it's there. You don't get charged any interest on it unless you spend it. Whatever you spend 500 of the 10,000, you're only charged interest on that 500. You see what I'm saying? So it's actually like you got access to cash on hand. Whereas the loan, when you receive that loan, you're gonna have to start paying payments on that, pretty much soon as you get it. So if you do get a loan, be sure to actually have some type of plan and execute that plan to the best of your ability, because you will have to make those payments. Now, if you're just looking to build a good credit history and get the loan and pay it back, that's something else. But anyway, make sure you have a plan with any of this, make sure you have a plan because these are just tools. None of this is the all be all. These are just tools. So hopefully some of this stuff can help you along your way. So we talked about that. Let's see what we talked about. We talked about cash advance, balance transfers, line of credit, and loans. All right, here's the creative way right here. And this method is not for necessarily big, large amounts, but you'll be able to get more money than actual using like trying to do the cash advance. So check this out. Um, Getting money off of a store card. How do you get money off a store card? This is how you do it. You like for instance, say you're at Sam's Club and you have a Sam's Club store card, not the MasterCard, but you can actually what you can do is actually purchase gift cards via that store credit. So they have gift cards with 25, 50, 100, 150, up to like $500 gift cards. So how do you get money off their gift card? Because gift cards do not let you use them as an ATM. Okay, so there's two ways that I kind of know about. All right. So one way is actually buying that $500 gift card, and yes, there is a fee for the actual card. Right. It's like $5, $6. Just depends on where you at, where you buying it from. So you gotta pay $500 on the credit card plus whatever little fee that is. And what you want to do is register it. You know, on the back of the card is going to tell you either to set up a PIN code to use it as a actual debit, or you have to set up a zip code. For instance, this method right here, turning a gift card and using it on PayPal and Venmo or Venmo. Typically, you have to have it registered so it kind of run like credit, and by setting up that zip code, it'll allow you to do that. So here you go. You can probably, if you follow me, walk with me, you actually can PayPal to PayPal with the gift card, or you could swipe it on Square or something like that. So be very careful when you're using something from the business like that. I'm not an accountant, but for instance, you can PayPal invoice or an actual just whatever. Make an invoice, have a paper trail for it. Maybe you're paying yourself as an employee, maybe you're paying contractors, whatever the case may be. Just know that, yeah, you can take the gift card, boom, 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 man. I would preferably I would try to get like the vanilla Visa that you can set up the PIN. With those cards, you actually have to go out and make a purchase to set up the PIN. So your first purchase, you go set up a PIN. I would go get a 25-cent stick of gum or something like that and just set up the PIN. Boop, 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 and then that way, you had that on hand. So actually, very similar to this method. So you can PayPal yourself the money, or you can Venmo yourself the money, or if you can do a business to business transaction. Sometimes if you have one of your partners has a business and say they give you, say you do some business with them, say this is for business purposes, and your partner say, hey man, my consultation fee is $500. You say, okay, brother, I'm gonna get that to you. So your partner, they don't take Sam's Club credit card. What you do, you get a gift card. They send you an invoice, and then now you send it to them. You send them that money via PayPal. And say, for instance, your partner's turned right back around and does business with you, and you send them an invoice. And now when they pay you, that money hits the bank account. You can pull that money out the bank. Okay, hope y'all walking with me. So that's a method to keep in mind. Another method where you can actually turn the gift card into actual physical cash without PayPal and Venmo would be to actually take that gift card and get a money order. Keep in mind, not all gift cards are able to flex like this, and sometimes not all the stores are able to do it. So what I found is, hey, let me see how I'm gonna walk with this. So same thing. If you go get you a stick of gum for 25 cents, and sometimes it takes about 24 hours of stuff for the gift cards to register. So give it a day or two, and then go out, buy a stick of gum, set up your PIN code for the first time transaction, and then go to somewhere that allows you to actually get a money order with a debit card. Plenty of places do it. Okay, so you got big major grocery store chains that have their money centers that normally does it. The post office normally does it, stuff like that. So go to these places, and you can usually max out about $1,000. So that's why I say you can't pull out. You're trying to get like $5,000 off of a store card, then you just have to do a lot of moving because you're going to end up having to get 10 $500 gift cards, then you're not going to get the complete 5,000 because you're going to have to pay the fees of the money order. Plus, you're going to have to charge. You're going to charge you $5-6 per each physical card. So if that math works out for you, then cool. But just know that But it could be used to put a down payment on a house. Could be used to put, it could be used in various different amount of ways. So anyway, yeah, you set up that pin, and then they usually let you use up to 4 cards or so to get up to that $1,000, and there you go. You get a money order. Now with that money order, you can write it to whatever, and you can actually go cash that out. So boom, that's a heavy nugget right there for you. And then I've talked about a company called Plastic, where you actually use that credit card to pay your HELOC, to pay escrow. Okay. Pay your contractors, pay your employees, pay mortgage, child support, all types of stuff. So, but usually on that one, it's usually like Visas and MasterCards are really the most flexible with that. So, I mean, I would actually probably I probably would actually get a vanilla Visa or I'm sorry, I'm stripping. With the Plastic, I would probably use a MasterCard or a Visa credit card, and maybe I'll put this list up once again so y'all can kind of see some of the stuff you can and can't use. So let's really go back real quick, family. I'm gonna just recap for you one time. So I talked about the cash advances. I talked about balance transfer checks. I talked about line of credits. I talked about loans. I talked about actually using the store card to the gift card to the merchant, or the store card to the gift card to the money order. And you can do the same thing with the credit card directly to the gift card to the merchant, or the credit card to the gift card to PayPal and Venmo, so stuff like that. So look, yeah, family, that's pretty much it, man. How to get credit, turn credit into cash. Hope this free game helped you. You know what I'm saying? So, share the video, tell some of your friends about it. If you are doing the business credit route, make sure to actually, if you need business credit monitoring, I'm an affiliate of NAV. I use them, and you want to actually click the link below and sign up for NAV. If you have any questions for me, you can get at me at toosmarttobebroke@gmail.com. Bear with me, I'm a one-man operation. I got a lot of little moving pieces and things going on, but I'm getting back to you, you know what I'm saying, as soon as I can. So you can follow me on Instagram at toosmarttobebroke as well. And ebook is coming soon, website coming soon, man. Y'all be easy. I love y'all. Peace.
I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be broke.
Where's the